I remember there's a message in the Gospel of Mark, when Jesus first shows up, and the disciples, he calls a few of them, and he goes off to pray. And literally, they wake up in the middle of the night and go find Jesus. It's like when you and I first came to the gospel. Like, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? I'm not letting go of you. I can only imagine being those people that, like, the Messiah's here. I'm not letting him go. But within 3.5 years, same scene. He asked them this time to come and pray. The night of his crucifixion, and they're falling asleep. Where was their first love? Where was their passion? They're no different than you and I. We find ourselves as Christians going through the motions. I implore you, don't go through the motions anymore. Let the fire of the gospel respond and resonate and say, you know what, I can do more for the Lord. I can do more for the Lord. I'm willing to put Jesus over everything. So much so, if you know that story, Simon's name got changed to Peter. Most of us know that. He changed it from an old man to a new man. But at the end of the gospel, if you read it in Mark or Luke, Jesus shows up when they're falling asleep, and he says, hey, Simon, why are you asleep? He called him his old name. Why? Because he wasn't acting like the new man. He was acting like he was before the Messiah came. We can't be that generation. Right now, I just want to challenge you. If you want the fire, if your heart's being stirred and you want your first love back, just raise your hand. Just raise your hand loudly and humbly. I want my first love back. I want a new fire, a new passion for the gospel.